super goal, and very probably the knockout blow. Made space, found the bottom corner. It's Nigeria's second goal of the game. It's Uruguay in the quarter-final. Could be in for a third. Tight angle was always against Yahaya, and Moling stood firm. Nigeria, having got a second, chasing a third, and are in. Point blank finish, the smile to the face of Chidera Eze. Keeper left badly exposed, and in the space of a couple of minutes, Eze gives them a third. Nigeria are on their way through to a World Cup final. Nigeria into another world final. The 3 times winners with a chance to make history in Abu Dhabi on Friday. They have big...
Well, Taiwo Awoniyi looks up to God and says, "Thank you, God." The Swedes can't but look by themselves and shed tears of disbelief and tears of sadness, because they never expected that was going to be so humiliating, the kind of defeat they suffered in the hands of the Golden Eagles. So the Golden Eagles are looking good for gold again. Nigeria through to yet another final. We've won it 3 times in the past. Will we be 4 times lucky on Friday? Time will tell. But that's how we welcome you, of course, to Sports Tonight, this beautiful Tuesday. We're very happy to be here. Congratulations, Nigeria. Congratulations, Golden Eagles, making it to the final of the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. I mean, what a way to end 2013. It's been a fantastic year for Nigerian football. We started the year with victory at the Africa Cup of Nations in South Africa. And it's looking good for us again, because we are on the verge of qualifying for the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil. And the Golden Eagles could just put the icing on the cake for us by becoming champions once again at that level of football. So thank you so much. It's time for us to update you with all that is going on. Of course, we have to start from what has been making us so jubilant all day, the Golden Eagles of Nigeria. I'm not alone. Cosmos Chukwemeka is with me on the program. Tunde Koiki as well, also with me on Sports Tonight. Cosmos, you were not here with us yesterday. Tunde was on the show with us yesterday. We were saying that by the time we'll be back for Sports Tonight, we should be back with smiles on our faces.
Yeah, definitely. We are back with smiles on our faces. I'm smiling. He's smiling.
Yeah.
You're
He's trying to hide his smile, but it's obvious that he's smiling.
Of course, he has to smile because the Golden Eagles. Somebody actually put it on Facebook like this: the Super Golden Eagles. They have been superb so far. In fact, they have grown with so much confidence. Their first game against Mexico, they won well, but then we still saw some shakiness against Sweden. It became very apparent that, of course, the team is not yet 100%, like very tight.
They couldn't handle the Swedes.
Exactly. Then in the game against Iraq, we just had to win to qualify. Iran, it was okay, but against Uruguay, we saw that a semblance of unity in the team. We saw that they can actually do that, and of course, they finished the work against Sweden, even if at some point the Swedes wanted to just take it away. And I must give kudos to Alan Pasu.
Coming good at the right time.
You know, I've been one of the critics, the critics of this guy. I felt at that time. Alan Pasu, thank you. I felt at that time that he is a kind of person that he doesn't get his spot on when it comes to dead balls. He doesn't get his spot on when it comes to one-on-one situation. But then he proved me wrong against Uruguay, and again he proved me wrong today. He was, for me, it's my man of the match.
A couple of point-blank saves.
Exactly.
Let me come to you. This same Sweden team that we beat 3-0 so convincingly today. I mean, if we are taking all our chances, Chidera eventually got on the score sheet, but he missed a whole lot of opportunities.
I would need to also miss it.
I only missed some chances as well. He would have put this game to bed a long time ago. It was the same Sweden team that was a difficult not for us to crack. We couldn't deal with their long balls. What was different today?
Manu Garba said something immediately after the first Sweden game, that his team underestimated the Swedes. It was a case of, they were resting on their oars. They were probably thinking that maybe this was how the entire competition was going to be after beating the Mexicans so convincingly 6-1. So it was a case of taking their eye off the ball, a case of complacency, and it was a rude reminder of this thing that, look, every other team in this competition is here for a reason, and everyone wants to be a world champion at this level. So that was why he, at every point in time before this game, said it would be a different ball game entirely.
Let's look at how the goals came.
Magnificent pass.
And Awoniyi again.
I think
combining for the first goal.
His head and shoulders above everyone
and then
else.
Awoniyi providing the assist in this one. The left back coming in.
Okon
and finishing
driving into the bottom left corner as well. Chidera also finally getting onto the score sheet, poking home a ball that was ricocheting in the box. So convincing win, convincing performance. Iheanacho, head and shoulders above everyone in this competition.
In terms of the assist and the goals.
Arguably,
he has not been scoring the goals like he scored the first.
But arguably, he is without doubt #1 contender for the golden ball for this competition. And then 5 goals, 7 assists.
I mean, at this point,
2 goals in 1 minute.
It was the nail in the
2 goals
coffin.
in less than 1 minute.
It was even the coach had to celebrate this time.
He had to celebrate. Manu Gaba, he wanted to start running.
You can see,
I don't know which game you are watching. He started running. He said he wanted to.
Oh, he started running. Yeah, that's true.
Eze was almost running mad.
Because he just had to get a goal. He had lost so many chances, and getting this goal, you need to see that smile on his face. You need to see that. It's a very good.
So I was asking you, what was different from the way we played? Clearly, we knew that we couldn't deal with the long balls in the first game that ended 3-3. They were getting a lot of long balls in. We couldn't deal with them, and before you knew it, we were 2 goals down.
I think the difference this time...
But this time, they had those long balls.
I think the difference this time was attitude. The attitude of the Nigerian team was much, much better. The coach didn't do anything different from what he has done previously. It's just that the Nigerians now understood that, look, this is how these Swedes would play. Everything, this is crunch time. There are no second chances at this stage of the competition. And their attitude was just spot on. They fought. They were the better in terms of tackling. I think they won majority of the tackles.
50-50 balls.
50-50 balls. Exactly. They were more dangerous in the vital areas of the Swedes as well. Their progressive play was impressive as well. Transition from every side of the field, from attack to midfield to defense as well. I mean, even when they went into tackles, they were very convincing. They didn't shy away from the Swedes, who are obviously bigger and much stronger. So for me, it was a case of their attitude. They knew maybe there have been some promises in the background given to this team. Maybe if you do this, we'll come. But their attitude, you cannot fault their application, their attitude, their commitment to the cause, and also their ability. They've been a joy to watch so far. For me, I've said it, even if they were eliminated at this stage, I was more than happy with everything I had seen. But this might just be the icing on the cake if they win.
Manu Gaba joins in the celebration in that one.
It's that attitude that we'll call the Nigerian spirit. That Nigerian spirit was there. Obviously, the Swedes were much bigger. They knew how to use their set pieces very well and all that. But then that Nigerian spirit was there. Even at some point in the second half, when the Swedes were just trying everything just to get that equalizer, I was seeing that attitude. That's Nigerian spirit. That spirit that shows that we cannot give up. Yeah, it wasn't there in the first game against the Swedes, maybe because they felt too confident that, of course, we can be able to win this. These are debutants. But then in this second game in the semi-final, they really showed that they can be able to do this. And I hope so that Nigerian spirit will be there in the finals. Remember Trinidad and Tobago 2001 when Nigeria met France
in the first game, beat
2-1.
And then we lost scandalously.
By 3 goes to nothing. Hopefully it's not going to happen.
But then you will see that this team has been making steady progress.
Definitely.
And they've been taking it 1 game at a time.
Yes.
What brand of football are these guys playing? Golden Eagles. People have called it all kinds of names. People have called it Nigerian football. People have called it total football. Some people have said it's Brazilian football mixed with the Nigerian style. What brand of football is this?
For me, I feel that this team...
Gaba style.
They don't have a particular style of play. They can fit into any side. You want them to play tiki-taka, they're good. You want them to play the kind of diamond formation that Chelsea play, they're good. Brazilian way.
How do we sum up all this that I've talked about? What kind of style today? How would you describe the style of football that
Nigerian style?
I'll just say it's progressive football. positive football.
That's true.
It's a kind